Welcome back to Data in Action. Today we are breaking down a topic every tech leader eventually faces: data lake, data warehouse, or data lakehouse. To help us unpack all of this, I'm joined by Khrystyna Porodko, Senior Data Engineer. Khrystyna is proven expert certifying technologies like Snowflake, AWS, and Apache Spark.
Hi, Ross. Happy to be here.
Before we dive in, let's warm up with a quick blitz for you and our listeners. Ready?
Yeah, sure. Sounds fun.
Okay, let's get started. Your company mostly works with structured tables from CRM, ERP, and SQL databases. Where does this data belong?
Warehouse.
Next one. Your top priority is strict governance, compliance, and auditability. What do you choose?
Yeah, so warehouse again.
Main use case: machine learning, AI models, and real time analytics. Which storage is the better fit?
Then the lake.
The business model is stable and predictable, not changing often. What architecture works best?
Then the warehouse.
And a company wants both clean reporting and deep ML analytics. What's the right strategy? Lake, warehouse, or something else?
Then both. Lakehouse.
So we have 5 years. My congrats. Let's move on to our main discussion. In real projects, what's the true deciding factor when choosing a lake or warehouse?
I would say business goals matter most. So if you need compliant, reliable reporting and you need that next quarter, then warehouse wins. But if you are building AI products or handling unstructured data, then choose lake. Also, team maturity comes next, I would say, because a lake without skilled data engineers, that just becomes a swamp, while a SQL-centric team is better off with a warehouse. Also, industry matters too. High government sectors like finance, insurance, and government, they rely on warehouses for structure and compliance, while fast-changing, high-volume industries like healthcare, retail, and manufacturing, they benefit from flexibility of the lake. And also, data type is a final factor because structured data belongs in warehouse and unstructured or streaming data fits into lake.
So when the CFO expects the same KPI every morning, you need a warehouse?
Yeah, exactly. And when the CEO comes back from some conference and say, we need AI now, and your ML team start listing tools that all read directly from object stores, that you are building a lake. Anyway, both are essential, just built for different types of work.
We see many companies are adopting the lakehouse approach. What drives them to choose a hybrid model instead of relying on just one architecture?
This hybrid approach gives you the data lake flexibility you need and reliability of warehouse, often resulting in lower cost. So how does it work? The data lake gets the raw data for analysts and ML teams to explore. Then the clean, business-ready aggregated data moves to the data warehouse for dashboards and BI.
Can you share a real example where a company chose the wrong architecture and what was the problem it caused?
Yeah, I've seen a company build a full lake house with bronze, silver, and gold layers. So the main goal was reporting. So they also had ML use case. So the lake made sense, and then compliance kicked in. So deleting user data, reprocessing history meant chasing it through thousands of Procad files and multiple layers. So it's not impossible, but of course it needed more engineering effort than just running a simple delete or updating logic in a warehouse. So the real takeaway, a hybrid model would have worked better here. So keep bronze and silver in a lake for ML and exploration, but load the clean aggregated and gold layer into a warehouse. So ML gets flexibility, reporting gets speed, and compliance becomes much easier because the production data sits in a structured government environment.
Many leaders want real-time everything. Does a lake or warehouse handle real-time better?
A lake makes real time much easier. You have streaming tools like Kinesis and Kafka that naturally fit into this architecture. The limitation appears when your metrics require some heavy historical context. So imagine you need to calculate something like 12 months customer lifetime value, and there is a place when performance just drops very fast.
Okay, why do warehouses struggle with real-time workloads?
Well, web warehouses loads data quickly into warehouses, but heavy processing relies on scheduled batches, not continuous streaming. So that's the limitation. And also, this batch architecture introduces latency, preventing like instant reactions, which you may need. So strategically, stakeholders often require real-time everything, but like honestly, sometimes it's only like 10% is truly latency critical. Streaming adds significant cost and complexity. So sometimes like well-optimized 15-minute batches often can cover like up to 90 your use cases. The key here is like identifying so which decision you need to make in seconds versus in minutes versus in hours and go from there.
Let's discuss budget. What do companies consistently underestimate with planning for data lakes versus the data warehouses?
Yeah, so for data lake, like the hidden cost can be just extra engineering work and all the specialized tools that you need like on top of your buckets, that is monitoring, cataloging, and so on. That's just the complex setup which drives up the final cost. With data warehouse, you can also have some traps. So sudden bills when things scale up. So like unoptimized queries or continuous data flows for near real-time ingestion, they can quietly drain your budget and like make costs unpredictable.
Okay, that makes sense. Avoiding those silent budget drains is why engaging experienced advisor is absolutely essential to guarantee you get perfect solution. And for building 2026 AI products, which data foundation gives the most flexibility? The pure lake, the traditional warehouse, or hybrid warehouse?
I would say Lakehouse is clean winner. Like the traditional warehouse is too limiting because AI needs images and logs, not just structured tables, but like the pure data lake can be too messy for that. So it lacks reliability and the unified analytics that AI workflow demand. But a well-structured lakehouse solves the dilemma. So it gives like the flexibility for diverse data and the necessary structure and governance that AI needs to be reliable.
Okay, great breakdown, Christina. Thanks for joining us today and sharing your experience.
Thank you. See you.
Ready to make your data perform? Book your free consultation using the link in the description. That's it for this episode of Data in Action. See you next time.